Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 8.6, as you probably already knew. But let's continue it. Now, good. Those are nice victories. What we're going to do now is see if we can take Moscow. Got a lot of units there. What I've done is did some ad hoc fortress busting units just for what was here. We moved the Siegfried up. I know I just dropped it there, but think of it coming up on rails, and obviously remove the and have the commandos there to really give good fortress busting. Move the transport because it ain't going anywhere for a while, so that will attack. Transport units will reassign them. Added the commandos here to this panzer unit. Again, they don't have their transport anymore. To maximize, might as well have these guys join in as well. Now what we've done here, continue down. Oh, but here we've added Manstein, who has his fort attack there, as well as these commandos or pioneer battalion, as well as the additional heavy artillery there. We'll have Manstein himself because he has good fortress attack abilities, and here another just regular heavy artillery added to that division. We're going to send in von Thoma with his group, and he's obviously also has a railway artillery attached to it too. And we're in just regular infantry division. And Hausa with SSVT. Now, as you can see, we've got a lot of elite heavy stuff out here. And I think this is reasonably appropriate against some conscripts, a light tank brigade, and a couple of headquarters. Wow. You're going to change direction. We're going to kill that, or you're going to just take too many provinces away from us. Okay, we won here. Yes, good. Killed the partisans. Just what I was sort of worried about. They thought about counterattacking. Agricultural industry. Since we are at war, the supply with food became essential for the victory. Yes. Okay, we will lose some money. We're basically buying tractors, I guess, get a lot of supplies, manpower. Government focus now. Okay, now we have a 20-80. Split 80 for the good stuff. Okay, recruitment time. Well, we're not recruiting a whole lot right now. Territorial pride, I don't think we need. Let's go for reducing the revolt risk. Okay, we got another conf group. Oh, I have to go back and find this other ones at the end of last episode. I haven't done that yet. There's group south. Crosses Kretsch Straits. That's down here. Send into Ordnungspolizei into the general government. That's into Poland. Yep. Okay. Build air bases. Well, we already paid for that. We don't think we need it. So we're going to come down here though. Put them all up top. Uh-oh. They still out there? Oh, good. You might as well attempt. Okay. Now, mentioning the kind of groups before. We got, well, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of units. There we are. Of course, we're still just in August 1940, so let's move these to Eastern Poland. And the Krakow one, we'll move a little bit further. Eastern Poland as well, which would have been in Soviet territory. Ah, Kampfgut Beck. Block. Okay. Where is that? No, it's here, I guess. Oh, I just saw it here. Oh, there it is. Okay, well. Let's move it through the good territory. Do we have an HQ? Yeah, looks like it. We'll attach that there. And a bunch more figure 4. Oh, we got this down here, okay. Let's send the mountain troops to attack across the river. This light armor unit. Let's go over here. Here, keep moving. The main reason I'm not attacking here is I want to get these guys across this river before messing with that. Across the river too. I mean, yeah, get across the straits, I should say. Because it's a strait, not a river. I should say it that way. There. How is this leaving this? I was open for non-stream video development. Good. Oh, and also, it should be out right about here. We've got the fleet through the Panama Canal. I really wonder if, yeah, okay, you got the world in this situation, a sort of phony war going in Europe, because that's what's going here. Britain holding out fine. So, I think the American firsters, Lindbergh's group, who were mostly mostly just good patriotic Americans who did not want to get into another war. There were definitely elements that knew that if you were going into the war, it would be going against their political viewpoints. You know, the Silver Legion, which is the fairly large fascist movement in the U.S., and then of course the German-American Bund, which is the and it's German-American Bund. The reason it's not nearly as large as the Silver Legion, though it's much better remembered today, is that it's focused just in the German-American community. They did not really try to do any outreach to, you know, other Americans, where the Silver Legion most assuredly was, I think, limited to white Americans, but not focusing on a particular ethnic group like the... I'll attach these guys at some point, yes. Those are the sort of historically numbered Fleet Corps. Don't know what I'm going to do with them specifically. But so that there were definitely those elements. Well, since you all also join the attack. We've lost a province. Which I don't like that they're getting so close. But what would have happened had they shown up outside the Panama Canal going, hey, we went through, we'll pay the toll. There was a toll. Still is a toll. That would have just been an interesting thing. We captured Soviet armor. I guess that was one of the places shattered. Oh, come on. Get in there. Alright, Division HQ's advance, which reduce time between attacks by 4 hours total for the attack, so we're going to let that continue on. So now I'm less each time. Novgorod, whatever, taken. Okay, old Russian fortified city. The one from Third Reich events. There's the sort of monument to the millennium of Russia. 1,000 years of Russia, I presume. Senaya Square, the Soviet renamed the Square of Labor the main square of Novgorod. So in the photo of the building of the Noble Assembly, you can see it's that it's all burnt out. You can normally white knows the fire smoke stains, I should say, on that. And there's one of the churches there. Okay, Davos in Switzerland. It was down here, sort of the main focus, my understanding, for the NSDAP, which is, you know, the National Socialist German Workers' Party, the German Nazis living in Switzerland, as opposed to the Swiss Nazis of German descent. And this is a outdoor public sign for one of their organizations. And you can see inside that they're using the swastikas in Switzerland because they are German citizens, so they're allowed to use the foreign symbols as opposed to the National Front, which is not allowed to use the swastikas. So we're going to support them. Here's Group South enters the Crimea, or enters Crimea. A little bit behind the times, but yay. Oh, you installed again, have you? I'm going to get you across in time for another patrol or whatever the hell. Okay. Now, you apply supplies to some of these units that are choking out here for lack of supplies. Okay, which... nope, not there. Fly here. Nope, not there. Getting out of your range, okay. Here? Yes, just barely within your range, but go for it. Okay, well. You joined that attack there. I don't know why this is super division here. Here, let's... Oh, you need a leader, might as well give it to you now. Probably pulled out via some event. Wrangle's a good, rather good. Mountain... Come on. Now I sent these guys and they're not back. Oh, are they back yet? Yeah, now they're still coming back. We've given up the attempts to supply these guys. We're putting them on board ship with them and going to come and meet up with the other division that's coming over here. In Romania, oh sure, you can have all the energy you want. As we can see, Japanese are doing okay. Re-established that front line there. Nothing up here is worth anything that they've lost. So, but good distraction for us. Okay, they're stopped and there. Okay, they're across and ready to advance again. Yeah. No. Let's do that. Yeah, these are hills, so I'll move easier through that. Come on, everybody. Somebody. Okay, you can attack. You're reinforcing that. You're coming up. Attacking here, and then moving on to attack there. How is our... Siege going. Or assault. More so than a siege. Oh, it looks like we've got a submarine down. Good. Hopefully they didn't get much supplies while their brief connectivity happened. Okay, you're gonna stop going there. You're gonna... And we'll wait. Come up there. How many hours? 43, okay, yeah, we can wait that long. And you can come back this way now. We secured the province on the border. What is with this super division now? Seems to defy all. So you're gonna go in for the... And you're gonna attack there. Okay, recon combined arms have advanced, attack movement plus 15%, that's great. We want to be able to advance into the enemy. We're going to let that go because they're both 40 technologies there. Smolensk taken. Okay, we'll take the city tour quickly, show off my wonderful work. Did I hit that wrong? This is Minsk. Maybe I coded that wrong. Or was that Minsk that I said? I thought I said Smolensk. Well, either way, sorry. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, meeting hall. Officers' quarters. Paris Group Center reaches the land bridge, Smolensk. Like the Bitsk or something. Okay, similar. Okay, increase our police forces. Yes. Now you may be thinking that those are soldiers there. What are they missing on their uniforms? That shows that they're not soldiers. Okay, either you've guessed or you haven't, or you've noticed. There's no German eagles above the breast pockets. So some of the like the collars, I believe, would be a different sort of. It would be the police green, although their jackets and trousers would all be the standard sort of field gray. Notice there were many of them, at least, are wearing riding breeches and boots, as opposed to regular combat pants. So maybe a mounted unit, and some of them are carrying pistols. Most soldiers did not carry pistols. I say most soldiers, like the machine gunner, MG34, MG42, that guy carried a pistol because to protect his machine gun. You know, if he's moving from place to place, depends on how it's set up. The MG, both of them could have a small sort of drum magazine that had a some belts, or a short belt in it of ammo. But a lot of times you're still moving and shifting position, and you don't have any ammo in the gun, and you start taking fire. The idea is that you have your pistol, along with supposedly some other guys with you with rifles, but you still have a pistol to defend your machine gun. So, and also note, I mean, these guys don't have any ammo pouches, though. What sort of, I mean, obviously they're formed up, but they're not in any, like, official parade formation. It doesn't look like just sort of morning formation or whatever. I think he's an officer of some sort, maybe. No pistol, looks like he has a sword. Leather reinforcements on his riding breeches there. But the other guys here, the sword particularly makes me think that this is some sort of cavalry unit, as well as the breeches and everything else. But so that is a police unit there, because again, no Army breast eagles. The Luftwaffe had its eagle that was sort of in flight. The Navy had a similar eagle to the Army, but it was gold. So close up, I think I could tell the difference on a black and white photo, but yeah, let's improve this. Okay, how are we doing here? We still got some ways to go, and they're under attack up there. Okay, we got that. What does a stunning want? Give them money for fuel. No, thank you. Too much. Oh, they're being chased. They're being chased by fighters as they're going across the Soviet Union. Getting shot up a bit. I'll get moving trains as need be. Just get moving. You guys attack. Okay. Looks like they're gonna cross that river, so we will drive into there. Let's take that unit out. Let's take it down there. Think they're gonna do all right. Okay, damage control systems for escort and other light vessels. And that's grayed out. Okay. And hydrophone events. Good. And we're going to stop that because it's way too far forward, but we're going to come over here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Detection, yes, we'll take the Comet. Okay, and well, let's see if there's other 40 operational doctrines that we should have. No, doesn't really look like. Yeah, we'll do Hedgehog. We may end up being in a lot of defensive battles here. We still have one? Yep, we do. Okay. Which is good. Military police, we've got a lot of those various types units around. Up with the partisan suppression. Okay, now we're going to strike here, and we're going to do logistics bombing in an attempt to disrupt their supplies. Now there may be a lot there, but I don't want to go right over the any aircraft of Leningrad. So there's a lot of units. Oh, let's see. So we have a battle. Some of our fighters have joined in. We have. We'll add you to the to the bombing at least as well. You have no orders, so let's put you up in the region as well. If you'll join into that battle. Bombing. Okay, well, not too much in the way of supplies there, looks like. Maybe we should move over to tactical bombing. Bulgaria. Money for fuel, no thank you. Okay, we're gonna no orders, go back home. And no orders. They don't have any supplies, we don't need to just destroy their. They're all defending one. Now see if we can get across this river. Okay, naval bomber prototypes, good. And it's grayed out. So let's do light bombers. We've got lots of them. It's still going to be a close-ish thing. Okay, good. They're across the river, so if you're going to be faster. There we go. This is getting to be a little bit of a problem here. Coming back, this is what I'm worried about with Moscow, is an attack from the outside. Okay, you attack there, attack here, come around to there. How long do you have before you can attack? Oh, well, we'll see about that later. Okay. You attack this red guard unit. And then that way. No, just move it all the way up to there. Okay, one out there, good. Sorry, Ukraine has been taken, good, we'll take the city too. Hopefully it won't end up in, nope, not in Minsk again, okay, or we're still not sure. As you can see, overlooking the city there. Pairs group south across the river Dnieper in its southernmost part, good. Pairs group north crosses the river Volkhova. Sorry, my Russian friends, I'm butchering all of it. Lots and lots of stuff there, some panzer divisions. Just afraid some of them may require okay, well the Finns are already attacking, so let's join this attack in earnest. Okay, you're beat up too much. You do standard ground attack here. No, you're beat up too much, but at least you helped out a bit there. Uh-oh, flank brigade shattered. Need one sitting out here, okay. Let's go back, look at that flank brigade. This is the earlier captured Soviet armor. Well, I don't even know if we should send it east. Probably should. You attack there. Totnikov is here. Let's keep moving you east. You have no organization because you've had no supplies. Alright, let's stop these attacks. Yeah, we lost that. Maybe defeat there, okay. You get across that river. That's what we need to do, is get across the river. And some sort of strength. How long until you can attack? 50 some hours. So you would join that attack now. What are we doing out over here? You're almost. Well, the river defends you, it defends me as well. Oh, stuff! Okay, active sonars. Now we can start. We're going from just listening to the enemy radio strength, because radio are, what is it? It's high frequency detection finding or something like that, as that stands for. Probably more information down here. But, so basically it's listening for the strength of radio signals and vectoring in on them. Even whether you can understand them or not, you know, meaning it could be in code, could be in plain language, or just maybe, you know, other sorts of signals. Okay, you got 36 hours. They're breaking their teeth on us. The one thing I've realized firmly, and I think maybe you can see it too, is if we can't win here against the Soviets, because they're going to be increasingly... Now, I did not expect to be able to do this. How many divisions are here? You can see they're just near endless amounts of divisions here. Those tank brigades had gotten out. Oh god, now we killed a bunch, but I think a bunch that were retreating decided to retreat back into there or whatever. So, had those gotten out and spread around, we'd be in a world of hurt. These guys are still attacking this super division here. Don't know what's so good about that unit. You should be applying. If there's any enemy air, go shoot it down. You guys are short range right now. Can you attack there? No. Okay, since you're so short range, let's move you up to here. Do some good with you, maybe. But we're going to see more and more stiffening resistance. So, if we can make them surrender, that's going to be great. But I just don't see building another army right now that's going to, because that needs to go and that needs to increase there. Now, a lot of this is ships that are going to get done soon. And some air power. But this army is gonna, if we stalemate out here, this is what I'm worried about, is if we stalemate out here. Oh, I forgot to deal with all this stuff. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Damn, 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 damn. Okay, can't go there. So we're gonna, all these units are gonna start moving forward. Man, I messed that up. Not terribly, but there to I'll just go to that's okay. Okay, mountain troopers. You can't go that way, so we will help the Finns up here. But we stalemate here. Yeah, sorry, getting back to this thing. I don't know how we're going to build another Panzer army that's going to be able to come in and crush through here. So that's my sort of current worries. Now, if we can make the Soviets collapse and just have a bunch of SS headquarters type things out here occupying it, great. Then we can advance, or we can switch the army west, and I'm, you know. Can you supply up to here? Probably not. Nope. So, yeah, if we can, we'll collapse them. My sort of hope now is based mostly on that Vladivostok mission and that division that's heading that way. There we go, we're getting counterattack from the rear. You go there. You strike that way. You get across the river, you get across the river. Oh, we're about ready to take this down, it looks like. We're down to one division, yes. Okay, over here, oh, yeah, that's at Moscow. Sturmgeschütz Abteilung 184 and 185. Great. Now, where are they? Ah. Stug. HQs. Still the same. And oh. Those are cool. We're gonna send the Mies for the moment. They may end up getting sent back west at some point, but okay. You go there. You go there. You forward it there. And I think we've got to move you further. We have the or did I shift the whole these way? Oh, I moved them and not just supply. Where do we have now I do want you to rebase. Hopefully digging in the fortresses there. How long until you go? 7 hours. Now you can walk through the marsh. Circle around, cut them apart. Major victory. I presume that is Moscow. Take it. Okay, so we have taken Moscow. No, that's Tula, sorry. Moscow knew it was a purple city thingy. Okay, so now we are now at 41, almost 42% surrender progress. That is very good, but that isn't 100%. Where are we? Conflict, these guys. We still got some ways to go before they get to Korea. And then once in Korea, I'll attach these guys, at least one of them to these, and then march them up here and then to Vladivostok. Hopefully, if the Japanese haven't already taken it, we will take it. Now, we'll take it in Japan's name, but that's fine. That should be fine for the surrender progress. The other thing we have to seriously see about doing is taking Leningrad. But we're going to end this episode, and hopefully I'll remember to title it Moscow Falls, because it has. I'm going to break up these fortress busting units, reorganize them back into more or less normal units. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you for liking the videos, and of course please post questions, comments, suggestions, ideas. I need them. This is further than I've got before, really, with taking out Moscow now so quickly and pressuring Leningrad. Still a long way off from Stalingrad. So we'll be getting to that very soon. So see you next time for more Hearts of Iron.